Well, I figured it was about time to do an update video here. Uh, so we'll do a nice little update on the 200-gallon reef here. As usual, I'm going to have to turn off the blue LEDs to get a decent idea of color, because it always shows weird on the cameras here. I've been really doing the Zeovit additives, and it's really turning out well for a lot of the coral. You can see some pretty good polyp extension. I'm actually getting some growth on a few of them as well. Let's see. Looking good. Just kind of go through here. You can see how super pink, those two are. They look pretty good. They're actually from different people. I'm trying a new thing, leaving the blinds open behind the tank here and seeing how how things react to it. But as far as I can tell, everything likes it. Got me another yellow leather. I always enjoyed my previous one. I lost it when I was first getting into reefing, and this one's doing really well. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble out of it. Nothing much else crazy going on with coral. I haven't really added too much else other than a couple of new SPS pieces. My green Digi was STNing for a long time, and finally, I think it stopped. It still looks pretty crappy, but I think it finally stopped. I dipped it a few times in the what's it called? Whatever standard coral dip that you buy. I can't think of what it's called right now. My new addition is my Achilles Tang. I've got a male Lyretail Anthias and a couple of additional females here to go along with the one I had already. I got them from Live Aquaria, and I'll tell you what, all of them were healthy when I got them in. They really, really were, and all of them ate mysis very quickly. I didn't have any trouble getting the Achilles or the Anthias to eat mysis. They still won't eat pellets just yet. They look at them, but they don't go for them. But so far, the Anthias and him both, they all eat mysis, the seaweed stuffed brine shrimp, and they're eating bloodworms as well, which kind of surprised me. I threw some bloodworms in there yesterday, and the Achilles liked it a lot. So he eats the crap out of nori. He goes through probably a little sheet that I put in there a day, along with the rest of the tanks. So I kind of throw extra in there now that I have 5, and they get along pretty good. I'll see some fin flaring every now and again, but I expected to have more trouble with them, and I haven't. I used a little critter cage, and basically what I did was I tried it with the yellow tang first. I did a little critter cage. Oh, a piece of seaweed. I did a little critter cage, and I used a mag float and put it in the front of the tank with a bunch of holes in it that I drilled, and basically I kept the yellow tang inside that acclimation chamber, so to speak, for about a week, and so that way he could be in the tank and I could feed him, and but the big thing is the other tangs could see him and not try to kill each other. and it worked really, really good. The only thing I saw when I let him loose from the little chamber was he lost a little touch of fin when the purple tang was giving him a hard time. But I mean, previously, if I just put the yellow tang straight into the tank, that yellow tang killed him within a day or two. So you see, he still kind of gives him a hard time, but it's nowhere near what it was previously. I expected the same thing to happen with the Achilles, and being that most Achilles that I read about are, kind of finicky when you first get them, I made sure I acclimated him in the chamber for 9 days, and made sure he was eating real good and whatnot. And yeah, he's done really well. When I let him loose, there was no chasing at all between any of the tanks. They did not chase each other. They flared their fins good, but yeah, nobody chased him. So he did pretty good. I started seeing little pieces of ick on him about 3 days after I let him loose. And I just kept feeding him, kept on making sure that all his food had lots of vitamins and whatnot. And I was actually, dosing the tank itself with some garlic as well. And yeah, he's been fine. I haven't seen any trouble out of it. I'm really enjoying this Zeovit stuff. I'm running it with biopellets instead of your standard zeolites. And I definitely see a difference in the amount of encrusting that I'm getting from the SPS. It wasn't happening that fast. I've had a lot of encrusting. I haven't had a lot of upward growth just yet, but the encrusting has been happening really fast, and it's really been covering up stuff. I guess that's about everything that's been going on here.